So yeah, this is what we have there. It's a basement. Firstly, you have to identify the hole in the trench. I'll say it again. This is what we have. This is the level, the ground level, natural ground level. Then after digging in the hole, the basement, they dig in what? The trench. This is a trench. This is a trench. So it's going to be like this. For you to identify the height or the depth of the hole, you must be able to separate what? The trench and the hole. So this is what they do. They cast the concrete inside the trench. Then after that, they cast what? The concrete for the sub base. For the sub base. So this is what? A trench or a concrete what?
Sub base.
Footing is a, they can say footing. You can say what? Concrete what? Thinking, eh?
Oh.
Thinking. Then we have a sub base. Ne? A sub base. Then we have a concrete floor. Ne? We have a concrete floor. Does it make sense? So when we continue with it, then after that, according to the sketch, we build the what? A 110 brick wall. The 110 brick wall, as you can see. Then we go, it passes through. This is a ground level. This is a ground level. Then above the ground level, the height of the brick wall extended by what? 300. Ne? Then after that, they cast what? The concrete surface bed. Then there's a they build a concrete wall. A concrete wall. Sorry. So they didn't indicate this like it's something like this because both of the items they are concrete or what? You understand? Mm-hmm. So when they must be able to see, okay, fine, my concrete floor is like this. Even if you start from like, you decide to take it like this, you say my concrete floor is like this internally, you wouldn't be wrong. Ne? You understand? Fine. So that's how it is. So we are given the checklist that we must follow. They said we have to calculate about the set clearance, we have to calculate the bulk excavation, risk of collapse, and the trench or concrete thickening. We have to measure the backfilling. Ne? So let's start with it. Make sure you write with me so that you can understand. Fine. For us to calculate those things, check on the page, on page these are the questions that we must follow. These are the questions that we must follow. So here we were given the questions, but there we have to follow what? The checklist. So in order for us to understand that checklist, we must go through these questions. We're going to treat these questions as our connections, ne? As our connections. First of all, you won't be able to calculate the bulk excavation without the dimensions of the holes. Ne? So check on the specifications. They say we have to clean the site what? 2 meters around what? Around the what? The basement wall. Ne? The basement wall. The basement walls. Ne? The basement walls. According to the question paper there, the question paper that we are using, they say we have to clean the area 2 meters all around what? Beyond the building wall. Let's hope these markers, are they clear there? The markers? Okay, fine. I'm going to use this simple space. So you guys there, you have to keep these answers for me. Okay. Where? This one is wise. Let's try the blue one. Fine, let's start with it. Our prediction. The blue one is clear. Yes. Okay, fine. So let's start with it. What is it that we have to calculate in order for us to okay, for acceptance it's okay because they said we have to clean what? The area. All around what? All around the basement wall. And we're given what? The dimensions for the basement wall, which is what? 9,000 by 5,000. That's the length. So it goes all around the basement wall. So yes, it's fine. We can be able to calculate what? The set levels because everything is given. But now, what about the bulk excavation? We want to be able to do bulk excavation without the dimensions of the road. We are given, I'm going back to the sketch. This is what we have. We dig in like this and then like this. So we are going to, then okay, fine. Surface bed like that, like this. So we are given the dimensions from here to here, which is 9,000 by 5,000, eh? 5,000. 5,000. So, yeah. And please, the camera, behind the camera, they must be able to zoom those things. So for people out there. Then listen, check. We are given the backfilling, which is what? 220. So that means the space between the wall and the end of the wall is what? It's 220. It's 220. So if we want to calculate what? Okay, let me just draw a plan view, a simple ground plan view. This is a wall, and then they dig in what? This is our basement hole. This thing, there's a big filling of what? Of a 220. We need to know from there to there. We are given what? 9,000, and the other one we are given 5,000. So how can we calculate this one? We're going to say the dimensions for what? For the basement hole. Dimensions of what?
For basement hole.
For the dimensions of the hole. Okay. The hole is just a hole. The basement hole. We're going to calculate the length. Our length is going to be what? We're going to take our length, the length of the basement wall, plus 2 of what? Of the 220. Does it make sense?